Good evening. We've arrived in Conroe, Texas, and as you can tell, the rain is coming down behind us. It's getting pretty bad, and we've reached numerous streets that are already flooded or impassable, taking detours to finally arrive here. We pulled into this Citgo gas station. The gas is out, so unfortunately, we are already encountering those problems, but we have spoken with the Office of the Emergency Management, and they have asked us to go ahead and shelter in place for the night. They will then reassign us first thing in the morning at 0600 hours. We will begin that task of then going, I believe we'll be heading to the New Caney area where we have reports of people already on the roofs. But since it is about to hit nightfall, they have asked us for our own safety to go ahead and hunker down for the evening because it's going to be a long night. Houston expected, and this area is expected to get lots of rain. And you can see kind of behind me, there's a meeting going on of all of the officers and different law enforcement agencies with us who are volunteering their time. Remember, these people are off duty right now. They are not here, and even you can listen to Scott Holt right now talk about how he was surprised at how many people came together. Good afternoon from Kingwood, Texas. It has been a very busy day. We have started with a water rescue from earlier today where we rescued a husband and wife and their 2 dogs, and then after that a mother, her child, and then the granddaughter have all gone thankfully to safe shelters. Right now we're currently in Kingwood, where behind me you can see there is just absolute chaos where you've got people who have volunteered their large boats, pontoon-sized boats, to go in the water with dive teams. To the other side of me, behind me on this side, you're going to see in the distance, or maybe you'll hear them. We can show you some video of the Coast Guard helicopters that have been here going back and forth several times, transporting people to hospitals, different places where they are needed to go this afternoon. So this is really just a conglomeration of different efforts. There's no one person leading this rescue effort. It is more so everyone pitching into the rescue effort. You know, the crew that we're here with in Waco has been playing multiple roles. They have been in boats, helping to drive boats. We're also in a 4x4 vehicle transporting those who need critical care from that assisted living center that is currently being evacuated. Also, we have people who are constantly, you know, answering questions because so many people don't know where to go, don't know what to do. We're told that we're not expecting this. We're told that this is not often flood, and that is why it has been so traumatic for some people. I want you to listen to the rescue video that we had from earlier today.
It was great. I've been trying since midnight. I don't even know what time it is now.
Well, Julie, let me tell you, our trek to Beaumont has taken us now 3 hours out of the way north, and that is to be able to divert to go south once again to be able to get closer to Beaumont. Now, we made the decision to go to Beaumont after we received dire calls from multiple agencies. You know, the guys made the call and said, we need to go to Beaumont. So here we finally have found gas. We've a little tour around. We've got every gas pump full right now. That is our trucks and vehicles that these men and women behind me are paying out of their pockets to fill up these vehicles, and we've made frequent stops. Now, I also want to go ahead and reiterate that this all wouldn't be possible without them donating their time. What I want to also bring up is it's so interesting to see how many Central Texans are now donating other efforts. We've got Cornerstone Plumbing bringing us gas with diesel and regular fuel gas because we have traveled for miles before finding this gas station. We also have Infamous Inc., the owner and his wife, who have joined us with their truck and their boat, bringing our total head count now to 20. Also, we have a woman who donated just some cash to us while we were at our first gas station earlier this morning. She pulled over and just said, hey, I just want to say thank you, and she handed the guys some money. They tried to hand it back because they are gentlemen, but she insisted, and I will tell you that that money is going straight towards evacuees. They chose not even to keep it to fill up these tanks, but instead to give it to people in need. I hope that speaks to just a little bit of, sorry, the wind is really kicking up here, speaks to a little bit about what the kind of people that we have here working on our task force. Of course, Hurricane Harvey is still making his name known, so we want to go ahead and take it back to you, Julie, in the studio while we go ahead and keep trekking to Beaumont. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to join you live earlier this evening because we have been in Beaumont now for several hours doing rescues from different areas of subdivisions that are completely underwater. If you see behind me right here, this is a highway, Highway 105. That highway is probably full of water, I would say, for about 8 miles or so. There is a lot of, the Pine Island Bayou has gone over its banks, and we've rescued numerous people from a church that they were holding out, people even standing just on stranded land, and at this point just trying to get someone to get us. So I'm going to turn the camera around for a second so you can see, actually I'll just go this way, you can see the efforts also going on behind us. These are boats of the people who are trying to get there. I apologize for the wind. Once again, we're in Beaumont. The crew is safe, that's what's important. And we've caught everything from a deer to family, a woman with about 30 dogs in our home trapped for hours. So we hope to be able to bring you an update later on or even tomorrow morning. But for now, we're going to say that people in Beaumont and in the Sour Lake area are needing the help of our often new wake-up police officers and other volunteers we have, and at this point it is more important for us to continue those rescues, and so we hope to join you live at some point this evening or even tomorrow morning. But for now, in the Beaumont area, Taina, Kwtx News 10. Well, good afternoon. Right now we are in Port Arthur, Texas with the crew of about 3 boats that have been dispatched to this area for a secondary round of checks of the homes, and then also to go into some other subdivisions where they believe there's about 500 homes and possibly people still in that area. I wanted to show you around. This is water. These houses are unfortunately completely gone today in this neighborhood, and this is normally you see the trash cans now floating. If I can turn the camera a little bit for you guys, trash cans floating. But this has been a you know, a different type of scene down here in Port Arthur than it was yesterday, because now these people thought that they were going to be okay, and then realized overnight that there was a dam that gave way at some point, and therefore they were unable now to have to get out. So they some people are stuck here, and this crew is actively looking for people that we need to find. We've seen white flags. We have seen the Marines come through here. We have seen a lot of different, excuse me, by the way, a lot of different resources coming this way. But in this is such a big area and the unknown. We're kind of having to do this on our own. So Waco PD crew has received a lot of credit for the help that they have done in Texas. We're meeting people that know about what the guys have done, and that is should make you guys proud of Central Texas. So just to give you one more view of these homes and the families, like, I can't even imagine what they have lost. So for now, we're going to continue on our rescue efforts, and we hope to join you again at 5 and 6, but of course that always depends on what we're doing. So thank you for tuning in to these reports, because we know that they've just barely touched the tipping point of where the destruction is in this area. So in Port Arthur, Taina, Kwtx News 10. It has been a long couple of days here in Southeast Texas. In fact, traveling with this crew, we left on Monday afternoon from Buc-ee's in Temple, and we have grown from a crew of just 16 to 22 now, with different people that have come to bring us supplies along the track, and that is what this is all about. This has been a journey of helping others, and I can tell you that the men and women behind me truly have helped one another and also helped the people of Texas affected by Hurricane Harvey. They have seen things, and we've experienced things that most of them, even as law enforcement officers, have said they have never come across in their entire lives. It has been hard to process everything that they have been able to do in such a short amount of time, and I hope to be able to bring you stories even after this trip is over. And if you can see behind me, they're in the process of picking up because we have been told that it is okay to go home, that they have been getting resources that have been funneling in through after the Hurricane Harvey efforts just of going to Houston, that now those efforts have come south to Southeast Texas, and that it is okay, and they have felt like it is a great time to go home, and that is good news. Although there is horrible news around us, the fact that the immediate rescues have been taken care of is good news this evening. And so we are going to now begin the long journey of finding a way back home to Central Texas. We hope to do it as efficiently as possible, because it was quite a long journey here to Southeast Texas. And I just want to go ahead and say once again that when you see these men and women who have been with us around Central Texas, I hope you would go up to them and shake their hand, tell them thank you, because even the people here in the Beaumont area have come up to us at every restaurant we've been at and said thank you. So this has it has been heart-wrenching and heartwarming to know that there are people that we work with on a daily basis that would drop everything at the hat of their own personal families to go and help others, and that truly is what being a first responder is about. And I hope I've been able to share that with you a little more during these last couple of days. You see the American flag behind me. They took every American flag they could find that was in the water out and are probably hanging them, and we will bring them back to Central Texas. So please pray for us on the road, and we hope to see you on the other side.